This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field for the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So North Carolina's offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better to win.
They'll tackle him at the 27. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical. He's got speed.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. They jump on top early.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. 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 They'll r
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
1st and goal. They try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense goes 5 wide. Empty backfield. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Quick throw, catch made.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Third and goal to try to make it on the ground. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And it's North Carolina in front here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Run quickly. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense is still clicking. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Hands off to the left. Powers through. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense slums not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He's going to hand this off. We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Hart. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Buckeyes will have to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Game moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really the only way you can get back into this.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here.
Loses the football. The scramble is on. Recovered by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The tight end has got it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Back to throw again. Tight end makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it in the open. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the QB will try again on second and 10. This time it's complete. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That pass is caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot that
breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and
end zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wide out. The catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second. That helps open those passing windows.
2nd down and goal. Looking to throw here. Hart over the middle. It's Hart. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the North Carolina offense offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Grinding away on the ground. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Send the back in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle, it's Hart. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll feed the back again. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. A running play called on 4th down. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel